This is Carl the Cobra Frutch, and you're watching Lights Out.
This is Faisal for Lights Out, proudly sponsored by Spartans Law. Delighted to be joined by boxing trainer Peter Fury. Peter, Savannah's just weighed in. Are you happy with how she's weighed in?
Yeah, of course, she's on weight and yeah, very happy with everything.
Last year she come up short against Clarissa Shields in the undisputed fight at middleweight. How confident are you tomorrow night she gets over the line, becomes the queen of the super-middleweight division?
Listen, it's my job to be cautious and prepare for every eventuality, and that's what we've done. So she's in the best shape possible. You know, she ticks all the boxes. She's worked on a few floors, so, you know.
Just a little bit back, please.
She's worked on a few things, so yeah, we're happy with everything.
I mean, obviously, you said that you don't want any easy fights. She's going straight back into the deep end, you know, which you have to highly respect. I mean, she could have taken an easier warm-up fight and then perhaps taken this fight. But yeah, what have you worked on differently in terms of preparation and how you set up for this fight, especially going up a weight as well?
We've worked a lot on a balance, a lot on a footwork. So we've done quite a bit there, which has given more speed behind the punches and more to set her feet down to land the combinations properly. You know, so before she was a little bit everywhere on her feet. You know, a little bit too much relaxed, a little bit too much movement. So just slow the feet down a little bit, step and put power behind the shots, giving her maximum power behind the shots. That type of stuff, really. Just
rewind back to the fight with Clarissa. She lost the early few rounds. Are you hoping for a much better and a quicker start from Savannah tomorrow night, Peter?
Yeah, absolutely. You know, we've got our plans ahead. And look, you can have the best plans in the world. It just depends what Franchon brings. But whatever she brings, Savannah's got an answer. She's ready for it.
I know we can't look too far ahead, but let's say Savannah hopefully does get over the line tomorrow. What would you like to see her do next? Would you like to see a rematch with Clarissa? Would you like to see a rematch against Franchon? Or is there anything else you'd like her to perhaps maybe sort of challenge herself to do?
Me personally, you know, this is a serious fight, so this is priority for me. But should she come through this, all being well, then that's the only fight for Savannah. She wants to get that fight back and the best against the best again.
I had a chance to catch up with your son Huey yesterday. He's looking a lot more happier now. He seems as if he's in the right place. When would you like to see Huey get back in the ring? Do you think he's shaked off all the cobwebs and sort of got away from all the injuries?
We're told by Boxer that he's out in August. So he's in training, heavy training now, he's sparring. Yeah, and he's looking well.
I mean, I spoke to him and I mentioned domestic fights, but he's not interested in domestic fights. It's world elite level fights he's looking at. So could we perhaps maybe look at rescheduling the Michael Hunter fight, or is there anybody else in the top level you'd like him to go into ring with?
It's all possible, but let's see what he's like. He's had 2 years out. He's got to shake the ring rust off. He's not just had 2 years out where he's been in the gym and he's been sparring. He hasn't. So he's got to get back into it. So 1 or 2 fights, and then he's up for anybody. So I'd say worst ways, a couple of fights this year, then he's ready for anybody next year.
There's so much negativity surrounding the heavyweight division right now because there's potentially 5 to 10 brilliant fights we could have. Peter, what's your take on what's going on with the current heavyweights right now?
Oh, it's not my business, you know. I'm sure sooner or later they'll all get it on, and we'll see it. It's just frustrating where politics and business get in the way.
Joshua White rematch, is that something you're interested in seeing? And if that fight does happen, which we hope will, what's the outcome of that fight, Peter?
I don't know. Look, best of luck to everybody. That's it. It's a hard game, and not for me to try and discredit anybody, so I'm not going to do that. So, you know, good luck to them. But I've got my own fighters. I'm only concerned with my own stable, really.
Okay, Peter, give us a prediction for tomorrow night. How does the fight pan out?
God willing, it's going to be. I think it's going to be a hell of a fight. I think Franchon's really going to bring it, and you know, let's see. It's going to be a good fight. Obviously, I picked Savannah to win it, but you know, let's see. There's no excuses anyway. She's ready.
Peter, top man. Pleasure as always. Thank you very much for talking to Lights.
Thank you very much.
Thank you.